Hello again, everyone. This is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. Hey, how's everybody doing on this Sunday? Hope that this video, as always, finds everybody doing well. And if you're not feeling so good today, I hope that you're feeling better real soon. Hey, so we're back for part 3 of Your Word and I Heard. That's a new program of which I go over comments that you smart guys and gals left, and we talk about it, and that's it. And we go over things, and we explain things to people that maybe didn't have an opportunity to see your comment for whatever reason or another. But I feel every comment counts, and that's the way I look at it. So there. And guess what? We're going to be doing this once a week. However, I do need a little help from you. Please help me solve a mystery. Somebody left a comment about 3 days ago, and this is like looking for a needle in a haystack sometimes, and it was about making a peanut butter mousse pie. I know the ingredients were simple. Basically, it was peanut butter and Cool Whip and cream cheese and something else. Please, whoever you are, please raise your hand and come forward and let me know. Just let me know. Say, hey, that's me. I've been looking and looking because I wanted to mention it and to credit you for it. But before we get into anything, I want to mention a recipe that I have mentioned before. But this is so simple for those that have been newly viewing or new subscribers or whatever. And this involves pancake mix. And no, it's not the coffee cake, although that's been a winner, I have to tell you. Take pancake mix, okay? And the recipe is banana walnut bread. This is too easy. It is a joke. Basically, all you have to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees. You're going to add 2 cups of the pancake mix, complete, the one that says complete. You're going to have, on the side, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. You're going to have 3 very ripened bananas. Henceforth, never throw away blackened bananas. Freeze them or whatever for future use in recipes. You're going to need 3/4 cup of water. Okay. And if you find that it's a little too dry, I mean, it should not be like very, very like ultra wet. But if it's too dry, add another tablespoon of water. So you mix together the dry ingredients, and then you just put in the vanilla extract. You throw it in your oven, which is at 350, okay? And then you bake that off for 60 minutes. That's it. You let it sit 10 minutes before cutting. So let's do this again. Preheating your oven to 350, 2 cups of pancake mix, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 3 over-ripened bananas, 3/4 cups of water, and that's it. Voila. And if you find it too dry, you add another tablespoon of water. Bake it off for 60 minutes. That's something you could easily do this morning. And as I'm sitting here, I had some leftover bread. Remember we talked about bread? I will not waste bread. So in the oven now I have a bread pudding, but it's of my own device. I even have cut up apple in it. So I'm going to take a picture of it after it's done. I'm going to talk about that on tomorrow's show. When I get back, I'm turning the microphone over to you. I have a few doozy tips and tricks here, so let's come right back to it, and I'll be right back. Hey, thank you so much for sticking around, getting right to it. I'm turning the microphone right away over to Melody. Hi, Melody. Thank you for your wonderful comments. And this particular comment stuck out, and it's basically about making sort of like a bone soup stock, okay? And it's not like a kill yourself way to do it either. Very, very easy. Thank you. She reminds us to save freezer bags whenever possible. Very, very true. And then as you go along eating your chicken meals, let's say about 1 to 3 chicken meals, if you will, you're collecting the bones, all right? And then what happens is, here's what you do. You put them in the freezer until you need them. And then you set up your slow cooker. You put it on low. Of course, you put the water and whatever else you decide to throw in there at the time, you leave it on low for about 24 hours. And then when that's done, you strain the liquids. The bones from the liquids, all same thing, basically. And then you return to the pot what you want in that pot. Turn the thing up to high for 30 minutes. You include your noodles. You include whatever else that you intended to have with it. And this sounds like a really great way of utilizing what you already had and regenerating and making a nice, easy stock pot of soup. Because in the olden days, if you did it on top of the stove, you had to like babysit that for like quite a long time. Where if you're doing with a crock pot, slow cooker, whatever, just be sure to remind yourself that that thing is going. Because I'm just saying, just remind yourself that that thing's been off for 24 hours. Because it could happen, I would imagine, that somebody might forget, right? I'm just saying. Thank you so much, Melody. Turning the microphone now to Erica Stout. Hey, Erica, guess what? This time around, I get to go woo-hoo-hoo to you. Thank you for always being there. You're such a kind, sweet lady. I really appreciate your time praying for everyone. You're just a kind soul. Thank you. We need more people like that in our world. I guarantee you the world will be a better place for it. So let you know that I'm praying for you and yours. And you mentioned something also really, really cool. 2-ingredient pizza dough. Hello. If there's anything I like, it's something that's 2 ingredients. Seriously? Even I think I could handle this kind of dough. So basically, what you need to make it is you have to preheat your oven to 450 degrees. You need 3 cups of self-rising flour. You need 2 cups of plain yogurt. I think that's something I have plenty of. But I do have to get some flour. Anyway, mix together and you let it rise for 15 minutes and you roll it to size, okay? Optionally, you may add 1 teaspoon, but you don't have to, of sugar to this dough. And it says something about size 16. Now, am I wearing a dress, Erica? What am I doing here? Size 16? Does this mean 16 inches? You probably meant 16 inches, and that's not on you. That's on me trying to figure it out. So I take the blame fully on that one. But I'm going to presume that that's probably what you meant. You could clarify that in a comment below. If you would who in today and listening, I really appreciate it. But anyway, so basically, you're like throwing that in the oven for 450. And then you're going to let it rise 15 minutes. And there goes my phone. Hold on a second. Why do these things always happen at the craziest times? So, all right about that. I'm not sure of the baking time on that. That's something that maybe you could also get back to me on. I appreciate it. But the 2-ingredient thing, yeah, seriously. And then I'll be right back to juice up my phone so I can keep going with this video. Thanks so much. Thanks for coming back, hanging out. I appreciate it. Okay, turn the microphone over to S.B. Okay, this person, this wonderful viewer, suggested that to make smoothies. He makes smoothies with yogurt and fruit, uses apples as the fruit. Apples are good because they last long, by the way, and they are very reasonably priced. He also suggests scrambled eggs with hot dogs. I have done that scramble. I was shocked to find out because I was jonesing for kielbasa one day a few weeks ago. But I looked around and says, wait a minute, you could substitute hot dogs for that. And that's precisely what I did. So I had hot dogs, onions, green pepper, and scrambled eggs. We're going to take a word about green pepper in a minute, but let's also finish up with SB's few suggestions that are really, really cool. So SB also suggests scrambled eggs with frankfurters. Yes, yum, it is good. He said, bread in oven with tomato sauce, and you could put the sliced hot dogs over it, sort of making like a mock pizza. That should be interesting, and adding mozzarella cheese to that. Okay, sounds like a thought. And also, of course, to get like basically pasta sauce with pasta. That is definitely a wonderful 2-ingredient meal. When you're looking for pasta sauce, just as an aside, okay, when you're looking for pasta sauce, if you enjoy the meat flavor, grab it, because that's all in one thing. If you enjoy the mushrooms in there, whatever, grab it, or the peppers, whatever flavor, get it. And many times you could get pasta sauce for a really, really good price. Just saying. So that should definitely be a staple in one's pantry. Hey, Sharon Jackson. Hey, Sharon. Sharon Jackson, basically, she taught me about creamed eggs. I've never heard of creamed eggs. Goes to show you that I really am a dyed-in-the-wool New Yorker, a northerner person. I have never heard of creamed eggs in my life. And basically, it's a white sauce that goes over cooked and chopped eggs, and you spoon this thing over toast. Never had it, might try it. Sounds pretty interesting, and it sounds reasonable, very reasonably cost. So for anyone on a tight budget, who isn't on a tight budget these days, why not give it a whirl? That includes me. I like trying new things. And it sounds like something even I can handle. There you go, Sharon. Hey, listen, Eileen Lester. Hey, there you go. Just saying, a special just saying for you. Thank you, Eileen. I had a question or a discussion about peppers, fresh peppers, and storage. Basically, they do last a long time. And guess what? You can, thank you, Eileen, for telling me this. You can actually freeze peppers, okay? You could freeze them without blanching. Now, that is nice to know. So if you get those on sale, then you know you can freeze them. Not everyone knows that kind of information. And thank you so much. You see, this is what this is all about. People exchanging, friends exchanging, our community exchanging our tips and tricks. And that's why I'm really, really glad to be able to do this kind of format. And I want to thank the Life by Jen channel for influencing and inspiring me to do this idea. I mentioned this on a previous video, so I give credit where it's due. It's a great model. It's a great idea. And it does encourage participation, especially in this wonderful community, which has like so many ideas. You guys taught me a lot. And we're going to talk about how yours truly really needs to figure out pantry type living. We'll talk about that tomorrow, okay? I know tomorrow's Activity Monday. We're going to throw in an activity mention, but we're also going to talk about ways that Jan from New York City, even in her New York City apartment, needs to get started with her pantry. I mean, I have a pantry, if you will, my devised one, but getting started on truly becoming a stockpile type person. Because obviously, what has happened, lessons learned for all. Not that I want to get like crazy about it, because after all, it's just myself. It's not like, you know, I'm a mother and a father with 4 kids, as I mentioned yesterday. So, oh, wait, I have a question about evaporated milk. 2 things, a statement and a question. 1, I recently learned that you could actually make whipped cream from evaporated milk. Hello, who the heck knew that? I didn't. Duh. I only thought you only needed whole cream to do that. And please, I need somebody to explain to me, do you dilute it when you use it? Or it goes to show you how not often I've used evaporated milk, but I have enjoyed it in the past, just drinking it in coffee. I find that that is like really a rich treat, really, really good. So, okay, we help out each other, right? Am I right or am I right? In the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City. Thank you so much for listening. Why? Because I really do appreciate whose time? Your time. Don't forget to come back tomorrow. We're going to talk about building stockpiles. Okay? If you got some great ideas about stockpile building, send them in today, and I could review them for next week's show. And we'll be back on either Friday or Saturday with your once a week, your word, and I heard. Have a great day. I'm going to throw on some music. Have a great day, everybody.